Good morning, dear students. Today, welcome to online classes. Now we are in the 8th standard English grammar class. In the previous class, we already learned about tenses. In that, what is the meaning of tense? How many types of tenses in English grammar we already learned in previous class. So, in that, we finished the very first one, that is simple present tense. Simple present tense, it has one more name, that is indefinite present. Indefinite present means at present time a person or a subject, what kind of action he is doing or he is going on. The work is going on there. So in that, here in this simple present tense contains two kinds of the formulas here. First one is subject plus V1 plus object. Here in that, in the place of subject, I, we, you and they. In these pronoun having same word, right. There is no change in the main word. But it has one more formula, that is subject plus V1, V1 having a yes form, es form, then ies form, after that object. It is a confusion when we are writing some of the grammatically correct sentence, so we have to very carefully understand these formula here. In this subject place, in the place of subject, third person singulars here, he, she, it. The same word I write here, that is right. When we have to find out the third, these are all considered as third person singulars. When we have to find out these third person singulars in a sentence, in that sentence, the main verb have added yes. When we have to add yes, if the main verb having end with e vowel letter, at the time we have to take yes, only yes. If the main verb having at the end of the word o, at the time we use es. And when we have to use is, when the main verb end with y before a consonant, we have to remove that y. Instead of y, we have to use ies. Understand? Here, when we have to use yes, when we have to use yes, when we have to use ies. We should use yes only when the main verb having, at the end of the main verb having e. With e, at the time we have to use only yes. Then, when we have to use es, if the main verb having at the end of the word, at the end of the letter O, at the time you should use es. Then when we should use is, when the main verb having at the end of the letter y before consonant letter, at the time we should use, instead of y, we should remove the y, we should use is. This is the formula we have to understand it. Here, subject plus verb or else V1. V1 refers to simple present tense. In this manner, I, we, these are all considered as first person singular and first person plural. Here you and you, it's the first person singular, it's the first person plural. Second person plural. Then they, it is considered as third person plural. In this manner, which are considered as third person singulars? He, she, it. These are all considered as third person singulars. When we should write correct English sentence in English grammar, so you can use yes, es, is to the main verb. That is considered as simple present tense. Yes, what is the object? Which is the object here? Letter. A letter. Here, I write a letter, we write a letter, you write a letter, you write a letter, they write a letter. This is the first formula's example. The second formula's example here, he writes a letter, she writes a letter, it writes a letter. So these are all considered as positive statements. In this, we have to consider these statement as a declaration statement or assertive statements. In this statement, we have to understand only subject, verb and object. Next, how to convert these statement into question statement. Here, these positive statement we should use do. Only do. You should use do when you have to find out I, we, you, they in the same sentence, only having verb and one main verb and object. You should write again like this. Do I write a letter? Do I write a letter? Put the question mark. Here it is a simple statement. I write a letter. It is an answer. It's the answer, but how we can use in a answer into question sentence? You should use only do in front of that statement. At the time it is considered as question statement. The second question statement you should make yourself only. Do I write a letter? Do we write a letter? Do you write a letter? Do you write a letter? Do they write a letter? When directly we have to read this statement, those are considered as assertive. Those assertive or declaration statements convert into question sentence. Only the modal verb do. Before those statements we should use do. Those assertive or declarative statement convert into question sentence. The same manner here does. Because of this is the second formula in a simple present tense, so we have to use, but little confusion is there. What is the little confusion? Sir, in this statement there is no letters having main verb, but a second formula, when we have to observe the second formula, it having yes, es, is. How we have to create our formation of question statement? Here just you have to understand, does you should take first, then you should take the pronoun or subject, then you should write. Here writes is there now, you should only write. Why? Because that yes form we already used in the modal verb. That's why we are not taken again. We are not to be taken again. The main verb, you should remove that. Then finally, you should write the subject as usual. Your question sentence ready. Here, does he write a letter? Yes, he writes a letter. It is a question. You should write. You should answer like this. Does he write a letter? Yes. He writes a letter. Then, the same manner you should ask one more question. Does she write a letter? Yes, she writes a letter. Does it write a letter? Yes, it writes a letter. Just you have to understand. Just you should use do before the I, we, you, they, as usual main verb than a object. But it is very little confusion there. This main verb having yes, yes, is form, so it is a little confusion. So you have to convert these, and and it is the main thing when you have to convert assertive or declarative statement into into question statement. So you should use do and does. Dear students, I hope that you have to understand this simple present tense or present indefinite tense, how to create assertive or declarative sentences, and how to convert those assertive statement or declaration statement into question statement. So you should write minimum 10 words and use like this assertive statement, and those assertive statement convert into question statement. In the next class we have to continue and understand about present continuous tense. Okay, thank you.